Kiara, this is Arun Jacob, your friendly and frank licensed New Zealand immigration advisor. As you guys know, I love to give answers to the questions that are posed on the Facebook group that my team and I we manage for New Zealand education and migration. Yeah, I think it's a great way to answer your questions through these videos and not just help the person asking the question, but as well as everybody else who might have a similar question. Well, today's question is from Louisiana Gyoko Puzzi. I hope I got that right. And he writes, hello, Mr. Jacob. I've been following your videos and advice for a while now, and I thought I should ask. I'm currently doing both a degree in museology and one in tourism here in Argentina. That's awesome. It's always great to get some inquiries from countries other than the countries where I normally get inquiries from. So it's brilliant. I have my eyes set on a PG course on museum and heritage studies in Victoria University of Wellington. Even though I still have 2 or 3 years left, I thought it would be wise to start planning saving up a while in advance. I guess my question is a two-parter. Firstly, broadly speaking, what are your thoughts on someone wanting to go into the cultural heritage tourism field with a PR in mind? And secondly, I know you can't predict what will happen in the future in regards to immigration, but do these new changes affect the work visa as well? Meaning, do you still need to meet a specific salary to be able to apply for a work visa, like in the UK, for example? Or is this only in regards to the skilled migrant visa? Well, thank you for your time, and I appreciate all the work your company does. I'm looking forward to working with you in the future, closer to my application. Well, thanks so much for your very clearly and well worded and very well written questions, Luciana. Louisiana. I hope I'm getting that pronunciation right. To answer your question, also in parts, I have my eyes set on a PG course on museum and heritage studies in Victoria University of Wellington. What an amazing course choice! I mean, that was my first reaction because it is so refreshing to come across somebody who's wanting to do something so dramatically different from engineering courses or information technology courses or business courses or food science courses, which seems to be the staple choice of most of the international students who are applying to come to New Zealand. So it is very, very nice to hear of somebody talk about a postgraduate course in museum and heritage studies. I think it's a great choice, as well as the choice of Victoria University in Wellington. It's brilliant because it's possibly one of the best universities in New Zealand. Plus, the choice of Wellington itself is fantastic. You must watch my video I made about Wellington as a destination city, and I personally believe Wellington is one of the coolest towns that I have ever seen in my lifetime, and I've traveled across many, many parts of the world. So your choice of the course, your choice of the university, and your choice of the city is brilliant. Not to mention the fact that in Wellington is where we have our largest museum in New Zealand. It's called the Te Papa, which is the National Museum of New Zealand. So this particular course from such a fantastic university and in this particular city, combined with the fact that our largest museum in this is in the city, I think is a very, very solid combination. Not to mention the fact that if you opt to work with AJV Services, which is our company, we are also there to guide you and help you to move from your studies and kind of counsel you and guide you and assist you with being able to move into employment and into future visas as well. So that hopefully will answer part of your question. What are your thoughts on someone wanting to get into cultural heritage tourism field with a PR in mind? Like I said, it's a great course choice and it's something so unique and different that even the immigration department would be very, very happy to assist somebody who's come from another culture like South America or Argentina to be precise and come into New Zealand, which itself has got such a strong cultural heritage because we are built on this bicultural platform of the European and the Maori, or the other way around, the Maori and the European culture in New Zealand. And now with the recent waves of immigration that's been happening over the last 10 or 15 years, we also have the other cultures from Asia and Africa and everywhere else, coming and becoming part of the New Zealand ethos and culture. So I think it is a very, very good field to consider because I think we are increasingly becoming a very, very diverse country, and somebody with that kind of interest and your kind of background, I think will do very well in this field. So it is a question of finding a job. And of course, as you are aware, and with the recent changes, which actually was the announcement yesterday, you will need to find employment, and if you're looking at residency, then you will need to get $49,000 as the salary for you to be considered to be in skilled employment, and for Immigration Department of New Zealand to consider giving you a resident visa. If you get below $49,000, doesn't matter. You would still be able to make an application for a visa, a work visa rather, and depending on what kind of position you get, you could possibly look at either an employer assisted post study work visa, or you could be looking at an essential skills work visa. So I do not think there is a big issue in terms of finding work and getting a visa further, even if your salary is lower than $49,000. You mentioned something about UK. I can't comment about UK because I'm not an expert on UK immigration, but I did share my views about New Zealand immigration and the rules pertaining to work visas. Yes, you're right. The changes that that are being planned from August of this year are pertaining mainly to the skilled migrant visa category, where for getting the base salary of $49,000 per annum. So it will not really affect the applicants for work visas like essential skills work visas or employer assisted post study work visas, as long as you meet the parameters and the conditions which are associated with those particular kinds of visas. So I hope I've answered your question, and I appreciate all the work your company does. Is your comment? Thank you very much. It touches us, and by that I mean not myself but my entire team. We are a fantastic bunch of people who wake up every day in the morning and work with a smile on our face, and we are very, very committed towards New Zealand. We are committed towards our clients and students. We are committed towards the institutions we work with, and finally, we are also committed to creating an honest, open, clear, transparent platform for people who want to migrate to New Zealand, either directly through the skilled migration pathway or through the study and settle pathway. So yeah, it's awesome to talk to somebody like yourself. Like I said, great opportunity to pursue your interest in museum studies as well as heritage studies in Victoria University of Wellington. So a very, very warm welcome, and we look forward to seeing you here. Keep watching my videos, and please do share about us with your friends as well. Kia ora.